Okay, so we sit in front of our chair. Make sure that you have your back clear of the chair. You're sitting forward, and then just rock from side to side. Feel your sitting bones. Right, and then sit right up on those sitting bones. That's what's real, real important. Sit right up on those sitting bones. Good. Take all these other things off of here. There we go. So you're sitting up on your sitting bones, and then right in the middle of your sitting bones, you have your sacrum, that sacred bone right between there, which is part of the vertebrae. And then you want to start pulling up the lower back. And then when you get to the middle back, you have your shoulder blades. And you want to pull the shoulder blades together. As you pull the shoulder blades together, that puffs up the chest and opens up the collarbones, and the shoulders go back. Then you have number 7 of your upper back, starting right here where we had a little hump. If we don't push our chin in, don't lift your chin up. Push that chin slightly in and tilt it down just a little bit, as if you're glazing at the floor. And you'll feel those vertebrae. You got 7 here, it's running up into your skull, into your brain stem. And you'll feel that stretch. So very important, because the spine is your lifeline. And you want to feel the stretch of those vertebrae so that that spinal cord can go up into that brain stem, and that keeps you more alert, especially at this time in the evening. Then we just inhale and stretch ourselves up, trying to separate the upper torso from the lower torso. Try to ground your feet, have them both in line with each other, and have them in line with your hip bones, parallel line. Have your knees in line with your ankles or your heels. Don't have the knee reaching over towards the toes. Make sure it's back, and have your shoulders back in line with your hips. So that's the first thing that you want to do, is make sure that you're fighting against gravity. Because as we get older, gravity is constantly taking us here, and we have to fight against it. So all the time you are stretching your vertebrae up, lifting the crown of your head up, feeling the stretch of the vertebrae. When we inhale, expand like a balloon. Feel yourself just expand. Start here in the diaphragm. Inhale, and then let it just circle around and pull up that chest, that breastbone, sternum. And then when you exhale, don't drop your skeleton. Keep it in place and just let the air descend. When it gets down here at the navel point, feel the lower abdominal muscles below the navel and pull the pubic bone up into the navel. And also pull up the abdominal muscles below the navel, the rectus abdominal muscles. And then you got some transverse, horizontal muscles. Pull them up. And try to, like, when you exhale, try to pull the navel like you're trying to get it to your lower back, to your vertebrae, to your spine. Pull it in. And then squeeze in on the sides. Real important to learn how to be in control of your bones and muscles. The gluteus maximus, biggest muscle on us, is in the back. Those fibers go like this. Real important. So you don't have the bulge coming out like that. So you got to squeeze them in, and they go right into the anus muscles. Squeeze it in. And that just pulls you up even more, but you don't let it just spread out. Relax. Now relax. Pull it up. Squeeze. Stay lifted. Stay lifted. That's your inhale. And then trying to hold yourself up on those sitting bones, Vertebrae stretch as you exhale and allow the air to go down. All right, good. Now, the first one we're going to take is just, again, the more oxygen you have, the more alert you are, and also you want to fill up this area with oxygen. Get the respiratory system strong, especially at this time. So put your hand in the cactus or goalpost position, and you're going to pull the shoulder blades together as the hands open out to the side in line with your shoulders. And then we're going to add a little bit more. We're going to stretch your chin. That's our inhale. Then you're going to exhale, pull in, blow the air out, and open up the shoulder blades and bring the arms in and drop the chin in the chest. Making yourself use those lower abdominal muscles. Using that diaphragm, pulling it in, collapsing that area. Then inhale, expand. Just like a balloon, let it spiral all the way around into your kidneys, all around your back. And then exhale, blow the candle out. Pull in, pull in, pull in. And inhale like you're smelling a fragrance. Flowers, roses, gardenias, lilacs. And then exhale, drop the chin in the chest so you can pull that pubic bone up in the navel, pull these rectus abdominals in, let go. And when you exhale and blow it out your mouth, you're going to release stress. Do it one more time. Inhale through the nostrils, expand. And then exhale and just let go. And bring the arms down. And lift yourself back up the spine again into that straight stretching and lengthening the vertebrae. And you're back into the neutral position. Good, good. Now, when we tilt to the side, the head has to go with you. It's not just the upper torso goes and then the head stays here. No. If we're going to do a lateral or side bend, your head has to tilt. So feel the stretch, even though I'm tilting my right ear to my right shoulder, my stretch is over here on the left side. And then I inhale, vertebrae, pulling back up straight. Expanding. Exhale, pulling in. And tilt to the side. Both shoulders back, shoulder blades coming together. Inhale, lift up. Always trying to work on the shoulders being back and the chest being up. Exhale. And inhale. And when you do the movements with the flow of the breath, it relaxes the body. There's no tension involved. You're just letting the movement happen. You're not trying to overstretch or any of that. We're just doing circulation. Oh, dear, excuse me. Let me turn that off. Okay. So you're here in that position. Now your concentration, again, is the chin going to chest. We're doing isolation, just the neckline. Chin goes in the chest and you're stretching those 7 vertebrae in the back of the neck. The neck, that's the exhale, and pull it in. Then you inhale, lift up, expand, remember? Like the balloon, and stretch your chin. Exhale. Blow the air out, let go. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Pull it in, pull it in. Inhale. And pull yourself up. And come back center. Good. Let's bring the legs forward. If you sit for a very long period of time, this is one of the important exercises you need to do. And get those joints moving. So you get that circulation and stops you from having cramps at night and muscle spasms and stuff. Keep that circulation going. Then slide the foot in, but pull up the lower back and the lower abdominal muscle. Pull back in. Let's bring the foot up and flex, extend. Circulation again. 5, 6, 7, 8, and back down. Inhale, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then little rotations, lift and rotate in, 2, 3, 4, and then reverse it out, 2, 3, 4, down, change, 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse it, 2, 3, 4, and down. Good. And now we're going to go into the hip socket. You're going to lift that leg up, flex the foot, and then work that thigh bone, that femur, around in that ball and socket. And reverse it. 4, 2, 3, 4, and down. Change. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse it. 2, 3, 4, and down. Good. Now just to open up the hip sockets, you're going to lift the leg and then bring it out to the side and back down. Inhale, flex the foot, reach it out to the side on the ankle. Keep the upper torso facing front, lift it and bring it back in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring it back in, exhale it down. One more time. Inhale, try to keep yourself pulled up. Keep the weight even. Knees in line with your shin bone line with your instep. Don't let your knee keel over. Keep it pressing down in the heels. Good. All right, just some warm up. Now we're going to squeeze those inner thighs together real tight. Then we're going to go on the side of our ankles and open up the groin area. And just let it open. Turn the hands over so the shoulders go back and your chest stays up. And inhale, squeeze, keep the chest up and shoulders back. Exhale, exhale, pull it in. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open up. Good. And then come back parallel. Great. Now let's talk about how important the spine is. So we're going to be pulled up. This is our inhale. And then we're going to fold forward. We're going to put the chin in our chest. Pull the pubic bone up in the navel. Let those vertebrae in the spine pull us over and down, wherever it's fine. Now you're going to inhale up. You need energy to get up. So lift the chin, lift the chest. Inhale yourself all the way back, shoulders in line with your hip bones. Exhale. Down 4 counts. Inhale up through your nostrils. Always inhale through your nostrils. You can exhale either through your nostrils or through your mouth. If you need to relax, it's best to exhale through your mouth when you're exercising. Inhale. And last time, exhale. And inhale, lift, and come back up straight. Now, I want you to reverse it. I want you to think of you pulling those shoulder blades together and you're exhaling forward like this, pushing and stretching just the neckline, right? The chin up a little bit. And then you're going to drop the chin in the chest and roll up, starting from here. Inhale. Let it spiral all the way around, the kidneys all the way up into the chest. And then exhale forward. And drop and roll up. Inhale. Balloon. Fill yourself up with oxygen. Exhale, push. Shoulders back. And exhale. And then inhale up. Okay, good. Now, twists are very important because they help elimination. So take that left hand, put it on the outside of that right, and put the right hand back in the seat, right? So you're here like this. The hand in the back of the seat, and then pull those vertebrae up in that lower back. Pull the spine up again. And then exhale, pull the pubic bone up in that navel and give yourself that twist. Then inhale yourself back center, lifting up out of the lower torso, and put the right hand across and put the left hand in the back of the seat. Now don't let the shoulder come forward. Bring the shoulders back because you're always pulling the shoulder blades in the center together as you inhale up the chest. Then exhale, pull the pubic bone up into the navel. Rectus abdominal muscles up into the navel and twist to the left. Not a head movement. I want you to work right in here, in the diaphragm area. And then inhale and bring yourself back center. Okay? Let's do it just one more time. Change. And inhale up. Exhale. Keep the chin in line with the sternum. And then inhale. And then exhale. Change. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale. Twist from the waistline. And inhale. Come back center. Bring your arms down by your side. Inhale those arms up. Now, think here. This is what holds the arm up. Don't lift the shoulders. Try to keep the shoulders down and lift the chest and the armpits. And then stretch the sides, your obliques. Come up out of that lower torso. 4 times. Inhale that chest up. And then exhale. Bring the arms down and twist that waistline. 4 counts. Inhale up. Come center. And reach. 2, 3, 4. Lift again. Come up out of there. Then exhale. As you exhale, the arms go down. Inhale up. Parallel. And just exhale back down and relax the arms. Now bring the arms out to the side. Stretch your fingertips. Now turn the right hand over and exhale and reach straight across. Like somebody's pulling the fingertips. Then turn it back. Inhale that chest up, no shoulders. Turn the left arm over. Palm up and the right arm, palm down. And reach over. This is all just the upper torso. One more time. Exhale. Pull that navel in. Inhale, come back center. Change. Exhale over. Reach. Keep the chest up. Come back center. And exhale. Those arms down. Now pull the shoulders up as high as you can. That's your inhale. You're trying to get them to your ears. And then exhale them down. Pull in, squeeze. Inhale. Feel the tension. And then feel yourself release the tension. And let the arms go down and lengthen that neckline on the side. Right? Now, let's play a little. Got to do mind and body at the same time. Let's just do a look. Right shoulder up, left shoulder up, right shoulder down, left shoulder down. Now let's start on the left this time. Left shoulder up, right shoulder up, left shoulder down, right shoulder down. Let's try it again, starting on the right. So we have 1, 2, right shoulder down, 3, 4, then start on the left, 5, 6, left, 7, 8. Just trying to remember that. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's just good for focusing, learning how to keep your mind focused on exactly what you are doing. Now we're going to do the breath of joy, which has that same kind of feeling that you have to focus. We're going to do the arm movements first. The arm movements are both arms forward, then reach them out to the side, then parallel up, and then exhale and swing them back. Don't just bring them down, swing them back so that you can recover to the forward again. Side, up, and back, and front, side, up, and back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? So that's the feeling. Now, what's happening with the breath on that is you're doing like you're trying to blow up this big balloon 3 times and then drop your chin in your chest and pull in your center. But you're going to go, ha! You're going to open up your mouth and give that sound. Ha! And really pull in. So let's try to blow up like this big balloon. Ready? We got ha! 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 So the 4 is ha! The arms will go back and then ha! Recover forward. And the head will stay in position for 3 counts. Okay, let's put it together. Ready? And ha! Ha! Forward, side, up, back. Forward, side, up, back. Ha! And relax. That's called the breath of joy, and it just stimulates you again. It energizes you. That's why it's such an important one to do. Another one that energizes you is the bumblebee breath. And that's where you are going to cut off some of your senses. You're going to cut by pressing into your hands into your ears so that you don't hear the music. And you're going to close your eyes, all on the exhale. And then you're going to hum. And you should feel this vibration all around your head. So your inhale is just normal. So here's our inhale. Just inhale and expand, right? Inhale, 4 counts. And then exhale. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. And you know that you're doing it right if you aren't able to hear that music and your eyes are closed and you're just letting all of that humming. Humming is so important again to work on your respiratory system, clear your head and all of that. Right? Okay, let's go back to the legs right real quick. We're going to reach that leg out and then reach it. The whole leg straight this time. So flex it and then push with the heel. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, bend the knee and bring that down. Inhale, lifting and push. And 1. Keep pulling up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale and exhale down. Now we're going to stretch it and then we're going to flex and extend for 8 counts. Inhale, push, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale and down. Last time. Inhale, push, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And inhale and back down. Okay, we should be a little warmed up, so let's open our legs and put some of these movements together. So the first thing we're going to do is that side angle modification in the chair. Take the left hand, press it so we open up the groin area. Press that left knee back and then put the right hand on our hip. And press open, press your feet down. Then we're going to exhale and twist the waistline to the right as we slide down the left. Both shoulders back, chest up. And then we're going to salute with that right hand and exhale and stretch that armpit. Then bring the arm down and inhale up. Inhale, change, exhale. Inhale, press open. Exhale, twist. We'll keep it going up in the navel. Inhale, salute. Exhale, stretch that armpit. Then bring the arm down and inhale yourself back up. And exhale and change. Inhale, press open. Exhale, twist, slide down. Inhale, salute. Exhale, stretch over. Bring the arm down and inhale up the center. Last time, exhale, change. Inhale, press open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, hand at your forehead. Exhale, stretch that armpit. Bring the arm down and inhale yourself up. Good. And then just work your legs in and out. That's good for circulation. Now we're going to work on standing up. And I say work on standing up because we have a tendency to push back in our knees, which is called locking your knees. But we're going to work on the chair position. And the chair position prepares you to be able to stand up even with bent knees, right? But you're going to work on hinging the body forward. A hinge is a flat back, right? There's no break in the door. It's just right, break is right there at the waistline, separating the upper torso from the lower torso. Now the hands can come here, don't do the shoulders. The hands and arms just come straight, or they can come up here by your ears. It's according to how stretched you are. You know, they can come up, but you're just hinging forward from the waistline. Don't move your head, you know, looking at the floor. And then you're going to reach all the way up. Don't break at the elbow. You want to try to keep the upper arm and the forearm straight, whether they be here or they're all the way up parallel. And then you're going to exhale the arms down and keep that chest up.
It's the Marnock.
Down and back.
Marnock.
Okay, so here we are.
Marnock.
Inhaling up the spine, and now you're going to hinge forward. And then inhale, lift that chest and bring your arms up straight. And exhale the arms down straight and keep that chest up. Do it one more time before we stand up. Take a breath. Inhale that spine up. Exhale. Inhale and pull all the way up straight. And then exhale those arms down. Now this time we are going to stand up. So get ready. Take a deep breath. And inhale the vertebrae up. Now
Mother.
Wait into your heels. Here we go. And exhale. Now inhale and pull yourself up straight. And then exhale your arms down, pushing your hips forward, pulling your bone up into the navel, and standing up straight. Okay, good. Shake out. Open your legs a little bit and just relax your knees. Don't push back and just give yourself a little twist. So we've been doing a lot of stuff with the spine and stuff. Let's wave. And then now we're going to hit those areas. We're going to hit the kidney area and we're going to hit the abdominal area because this is also where our intestines are, right? Colon and our small intestine. So we want to wake up this area because you have a lot of lymphs, a lot of plasma in here that's taking waste away. We want to help it. Help for elimination, absorption, and digestion. Good. Then we want to hit up here, right below collarbone. Because we have a lot of arteries and stuff for our lungs and our heart. And then go back to the waistline, twist, and go back swaying. Just some little circulation energy. And just give yourself some circulation. And sway your hips from side to side between your hips. Just sway. But notice my knees are bent. Never pushing back in my knees. All I'm doing is loosening up my body. Now I'm pushed to the right and I'm back a little bit in front. Just circulation. Feel yourself getting cramps in your thighs or legs or anything, your hip sockets or something, reverse it, go to the left. And this is what you should do. Get some movement. It don't have to be nothing big. You know, some little movement. Work goes a long way. Good, good, good. Good. And just shake it out. All right, get ready to close class. We'll Take the shoulders, palms up, shoulders back, shoulder blades together, push the hips forward, and drop the pelvic down. Drop the gluteus maximus down and let the muscles go into the anus as you pull the pubic bone up into the navel. And then inhale the arms up from the armpits, bring them together, and exhale to your heart. Inhale, sit, and exhale. We can hear you. You should mute yourself. We're almost finished.
On behalf of
Inhale, center, exhale, namaste. Thank you so much for coming. I hope I'll see you next week. Blessings. All right.
Thank you so much.